Yeah, we obviously arrived to the road to pull into our Cliff House Holiday Park, and obviously we noticed that there was all cones everywhere, the police blocking it off, and obviously in the distance we could see the glow of the fire and all the smoke like pillowing over, if that's the right word, over the fields and sky. So we spoke to the officer and told him our situation, how our dog is obviously left in our lodge in there, been there all day, and we didn't want to leave him, quite terrified. So he got a member of the CID to go pick him up, deliver him up to us, and then obviously he pointed us in directions up to here, and yeah, got information from them and managed to get a place to stay from one of the members of the community here, and what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, they put us into one of our houses. A lovely couple who were actually in America at this point allowed us to stay in a house. Obviously, just us lot in there alone. So the trust, just amazing. The love that you felt as soon as you got here. It was great.
And what did it look like? What did it feel like?
Sure, yeah. On the way here, we noticed the moon first. It was very orange. And we were like, what's that about? Because the moon isn't supposed to be that colour. And as we were getting closer, yeah, we could see the glow of the fire just literally lighting up the sky. See obviously the brown smoke just filling the air. And you could smell, the smell was just powerful. It was like, wow. The closer we got to it, it was straight out of like an apocalypse film, sort of like end of the world. But yeah, it was a scary sight. It really was.
So I've been to scene, and it's a significantly better pitch than it was yesterday, although it does remain a dynamic and complex fire. Complex due to the dry conditions, and the access is really challenging for our firefighters. We've been well supported though by the community, and here behind me is the rest centre that's been a fantastic collegiate spirit. People haven't had to spend the night here because they've been put up in residence homes in the local community. Fantastic to see. And that support's extended to the fireground, where we've got heavy plant machinery helping us fight this fire.
And can you talk a little bit about the scale of the efforts, particularly with engines coming from London?
Yeah, certainly. So, first 24 hours of the incident, we used Suffolk Fire Service assets primarily. We needed to rest them and provide some welfare, so we called on national assets to help us with this. This is established process through national resilience. So we have firefighters from all across the country helping us with this incident. Very grateful for their support, and they're on scene currently.
And how does this compare to incidents that the firefighters have had to deal with before? Is it particularly challenging with the size and scale of it?
Certainly, it's a combination of those factors. In Suffolk we are used to wildfires, heath, grassland and fields. It's common practice, particularly this time of year, given the conditions and the drought we're experiencing. The complexity of this one though, we've got the sea on one side, difficult access down the other with minimal routes in, so it does pose a unique challenge.
And can you talk a little bit about how the community as well have helped with the wider incident?
Certainly. So the offers of help have been coming far and wide for Suffolk Fire and Rescue Service, and indeed the displaced homeowners and holidaymakers. A number of caravan parks had to be evacuated, and they've been put up in the local residents' homes, which is just a fantastic effort to see. And that offer continues to us and our firefighters in terms of meal breaks and other welfare and the rest facilities here.
Can you please talk a little bit about the firefighters, how much effort they've put into this, and how hard they've worked to kind of, tackle the fire?
Yeah, certainly. While Suffolk's a fantastic place for a holiday destination, these temperatures are difficult for our firefighters to fight fires in. It's dusty, it's hot, they're wearing heavy PPE, and they're in arduous conditions for hours on end. So I would really like to pay my thanks to every firefighter that's worked hard on this incident. They have a huge sense of pride from me in their efforts. That's some plans we're actively working on now. There's a number of residents that rightly want to get their vehicles so they can head home. That's a plan we're looking at currently, so we can give them safe access into there. Our priority remains the fire and the reassurance to the community. That's our priority. We'll be here as long as it takes to deal with that.
That's still the case, and do you expect it to remain a fair distance away?
That's right. It's not affecting Sizewell B or Sizewell C operations. We're in regular dialogue with them, and we have plans in place to mitigate that risk of fire spread towards that site.
as the night goes on, that's just going to spread across anyway, isn't it?
No, but